The facial features emojis. I was going to base this episode on body parts, but they're all face bits or hands. I mean, I did biceps in that other episode, but there's no arm emoji for those of us with more modest limbs. Unicode also doesn't yet cover the need to say like lung or lumbar vertebrae. I think, ultimately, there should be an emoji for you no matter what your fetish. I guess you'd use the ear emoji for when you're listening in a text conversation. It's very difficult to know exactly how much detail to include. Too simple and it looks like a gummy sweet. A very chewy, bad one. Too much detail and... Wait, are we sure this isn't the 2-week embryo emoji? Or a single cell in a petri dish somewhere? Or South America? Microsoft is traditionally terrible. Samsung's looks like an implement you'd use for something. I guess I can't blame emoji designers for having ears look weird. We have to blame God. Emoji debts, I suppose. Speaking of suppose, here's a nose. Or the spaceship from an 80s arcade game. A nose by any other name would smell as well. Samsung's is some naked space monster seen from above. It's not really known where a nose ends at the top. Everyone's just rounded it off or cut it off to spite their face emoji. Messenger avoided most of the pitfalls by having a side-on view, but then there's this tumor. I guess I'd pick the Google nose. They're all bad. The eyes emoji, this is more like it. This is gonna bring me some views. With the sidewise glancery of these cartoon eyelets, this emoji has taken on a second meaning of like, ooh, I noticed that and kinda I approve. You know, second to its first meaning of just eyes. Like you'd say eyes every now and then. Honey eggs from Apple. Google's are an effective, modest design I might go for if they didn't remove the transparency for no reason. Those looking directly forwards that are perfectly round look more like eyeballs, and that's less welcome and a bit more terrifying. Messenger wins with this perky angle. The singular eye emoji is relatively neglected because most people's eye count is a multiple of 2. We're not yet at the era when emojis have eye color variations, so we'll cope with what we've got here. The challenge here is to have an eye that looks alright both by itself and when duplicated. I'd have to say that Twitter have got this. Mouths are an interesting body part as they're one that we tend to think of as female by default, an accolade not shared with many body parts. Maybe breasts. There's no breast emoji. It's all to do with the sexualization of lips and lipstick and doing a kind of gumless open mouth thing. I think I had a nightmare similar to this page. We generally understand that teeth are white and the inside of a mouth is dark, but Samsung have done it white, giving the image of one huge tooth. With cartoon teeth, any kind of distinction and detail is seen as too much, resulting in these mouths that look like they're eating someone's business card. These don't look like lips so much as those novelty sweets that are meant to look like lips but just look like those novelty sofas that are meant to look like lips. Messenger, I guess. So we've left the mouth emoji and a kiss mark emoji is left behind. Otto von Kissmark. I never really got red lipstick, it just accentuates the bad bit about natural lips. I mean there's black and blue and purple to go for, why settle for pink and red? The interesting one here is Emoji 1 who hid a white heart in theirs. Still, Apple wins. The tongue emoji is useful for when you want to use a stuck-out tongue face emoji but you can't reach them. You do have to be careful with tongue posture to keep it looking rude and not just limp. The contour detail here isn't worth it, that's just horrible. I've spent too long on this page and now they all look weird. I'm saying Emoji 1. If you like this video, why don't you donate to my ass?